Hello friends, my name is Rekha Kurikar. I'm EVS teacher from Podar International School. Hope you all are enjoying at home and studying too, right? So previously we have started with the lesson that is creepy crawlers, and we have already studied about the different insects and their body parts. Today we are going to study about the harmful insects and the very useful insects. As I already discussed, there are many insects on the earth which are very useful for us, but some are not, right? So today we are going to study about which are the insects which help us in many ways and which are not helping us. So for that, I need to show you one PPT. Just observe it. Yes, useful insects are some of the insects which are helping us in one or the other way, right? Yes. In previous class, we have already studied about the parts of an insect. One more time, I want to revise this. The first part is head, second part is thorax, and the abdomen, right? Now, on the head, there are antennas which act as a sense organs. This is a mouth. Then this is a thorax. On the thorax, there are two wings, and you will find the legs also. Then abdomen. In abdomen, all the internal organs are present. Okay. So this is the parts of an insect. Now, which are the useful insects? You must have all of you have seen these insects, right? These are the ants. See, this is the now. Ants may be black in color or red in color. Now, how these ants are important for us? Ants feed on the eggs and larvae of some troublesome insects like flies, bedbugs, and cockroaches. See, these bedbugs and cockroaches are very dangerous for us. Okay, they are throwing out larvae and all, and this larvae is very harmful for us. Okay, so these ants are eating those larvae. Then honey. Now, from where you get the honey? You get the honey from the honey bees, right? Now, how exactly these honey bees are collecting the honey? Okay, they are sitting on different flowers, beautiful flowers. They are sucking the nectar from the flower. They are collecting all these honey and they are storing it in the honey hives. Okay, and from there we are getting the honey, which is very nutritious and rich in energy. Now, second is use your house flies. Okay, now see, always some noise comes around us wherever we are sitting in a not in a proper place, like any dirty place. If we sit, these house flies makes a noise, right? But these house flies are so very important. They are recycling the garbages. Okay, they are eating these garbage things and they are recycling it. So again, they are very useful for us. Now, ladybugs, you must have seen this. We have done many drawings also in grade 1 and 2. Yeah, ladybirds eat other insects. They may damage garden plants, right? There are some other insects also which are damaging your garden plants. So these ladybirds are eating these insects. Now, termites recycle dead trees, right? You must have seen such type of trees. Now, these all termites are eating these small particles or small things on the wood and they are recycling it. Okay, so these are the useful insects. Now, I want to show you some of the harmful insects. Yes, there are some insects which are very harmful for us. Now, which are those? Yes, again, house flies, as I explained to you, they are useful. They are recycling the garbage, but side by side, they are harmful also. House flies spread diseases such as cholera, typhoid, and dysentery. Okay, that is why we always suggest you not to eat cut fruits outside food because mostly these house flies sit on them. Okay, and we fall sick and we get diseases like cholera, typhoid, and dysentery. Now, mosquitoes. Now, how mosquitoes? As you all know, how mosquitoes are very dangerous. Yes, they spread dengue and malaria. Now, cockroaches, again, we always take care in the kitchen that cockroaches should not be there, right? These cockroaches carry diseases causing germs into utensils and uncovered food. Again, harmful insects like bites of bed bugs. You must have seen, okay, these bed bugs causes skin itches and rashes. Now again, harmful insects. Now, if you don't wash your hair properly, you will have a lice, right? So lice attach themselves to the scalp of humans and feed on the blood. They cause itching and infection to the scalp. These are some of the, yes. Now again, termites. See, I told you termites are very important also, but they are very dangerous also. They damages our furniture made from the wood. Now, the next part of the of this topic is we have learned about the harmful insect and the useful insect. Now, apart from the insect, there are some other crawlers also. Crawlers. See, now these are earthworms and snakes. Now, you cannot call these earthworms snakes as an insect. See, what are the difference between these earthworms and the snake? This insect. Insects are having eyes, antennas, right? They are having this they are having legs, right? They are having different parts of the body, but these crawlers, they do not have ears, eyes, teeth, legs. They don't have anything. They just crawls on the land. Now, what exactly the difference between the earthworms and the snakes now, right? Earthworms moves quite slowly by sliding, crawling, or using their muscles. Yes, see, as they do not have legs, they walk like this. Now, you will not call as a walking. It is a movement. Okay. Now, the snakes, the movement of the snake is called the slithering movement. Okay. See, the way they move, it is called as the slithering movement. Right. Now, next. My God, see how crawlers are very dangerous for us. Snakes eat eggs of other animals, mice, insects, small birds, and small animals like rabbits, right? And they're very big snakes like pythons and anacondas can eat larger animals by simply swallowing them. See, they can swallow a big animals also. See how very dangerous they are. But there are but these earthworms, see both the animals are very important for our earth, right? These earthworms increases the fertility of the soil. Do you know what is fertility? Yes, it makes the soil fertile. It makes healthy soil. Yes. Now that's why it is also called as the friend of the farmer. It's a farmer's friend, right? So without earthworm, your soil cannot be the fertile, right? Now, I want to show you one video regarding this, regarding the earthworms.
Earthworms are vital for good soil. They aerate the soil as they move by burrowing small holes. They process organic matter in their bodies and return vital compounds to the soil, increasing the nutrients available to plants. Let's take a closer look at how earthworms benefit your garden. 1. Improve soil nutrient availability. Earthworms help create humus, which is a dark brown-black type of soil that holds important nutrients in place for plant growth and use. The worms feed on plant debris such as manure, grass, leaves, and dead roots, as well as the soil. The digestive system of the worm concentrates the mineral and organic compounds in the food they consume, so their casts become richer in available nutrients than in the soil around them. When worms die, the body of the worm decomposes rather quickly, which further contributes to the nitrogen content of the soil. 2. Better drainage. Earthworms also improve drainage and prevent soil erosion and waterlogging, as their extensive channeling and burrowing help to loosen and aerate the soil and improve soil drainage. Research has found that soil with earthworms drain as much as 10 times faster than soil without earthworms. 3. Improved soil structure. The casts of earthworms help to cement the soil particles together. These sticky substances glue the mineral particles together in the aggregates, and at the same time, in a kind of mutual relationship, the mineral particles help to protect the organic matter to some extent from microbial attacks, thus preserving it for a longer time in the soil. When your soil has worm castings, they help to improve the structure and fertility of every type of soil, even on reclaimed land that has little or no topsoil. As the castings are water-soluble, they have an immediate positive impact on plant growth. Now, how to attract earthworms to your garden. If you have no earthworms or very few, attracting them to your garden can allow you to take advantage of all their benefits. Add organic material. If there are few earthworms in your garden, it may be because your soil is compacted or low in organic material. You can add chopped leaves, straw, grass clippings, dead roots, semi-decomposed compost, and animal manure to your garden, which will allow worms to thrive. Earthworms feed on soil and dead or decaying plant remains, including straw, leaf litter, and dead roots, as well as animal dung. Earthworms prefer damp and cool environments, but not too dry, too wet, or too cold. The thicker the soil canopy, the easier it will be to maintain those desirable conditions. Earthworms don't like acidic soils with pH levels less than 4.5. The addition of lime will raise pH while also adding calcium. They need a continuous supply of calcium, so are absent in soils lacking this element. Maintain a no-dig or bare minimum dig. The less digging, the better. Just dig enough to get new plants in. The earthworms do all the soil churning and turning. You can also consider to purchase earthworms, or you can take them from your worm farm and add them to soil. Now, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if this is your first time,
Yes. Now one more video I want to show you about the snake.
Snakes. Today, we're looking at slippery snakes. Snakes have no legs, so they slide around on their bellies. That would be hard. But it doesn't slow snakes down. They are great climbers and swimmers. And you won't see snakes in the fruit and vegetable store. That's because they're carnivores, which means they eat meat, like small animals. For example, rodents, birds, frogs, and other reptiles. I hope you chew your food well. Snakes can't, so they have special jaws to swallow their food whole. They also have a great armor of hard scales to protect them. They like to keep their armor shiny, so they shed their skin regularly, just like we change our clothes. Looking good, Mr. Snake. What other animals would you like to learn about next? Let us.
Yes. So this is all about the earthworms and snakes. Yes. So this is the end of the chapter, that is creepy crawlies, where we have already learned about the different insects, different parts of the insects, right? And useful insects, harmful insects, and the crawling animals, right? So there are some questions given in your SSD. Go through that, read the chapter thoroughly, and enjoy the lesson. See you next time.